Run up a milli, the hop out the car with a vert. They hit my line for the work. Sticks out the niggas, on top of these niggas like gravy. Giving a route like I'm Brady. She think I'm a cheater. She think I fuck with it either. Cut that hoe off, I don't need her. Run out that money for D, then I swim with my team, and I promise I ain't here for the fame.
Yo, what is up, guys? It is Josh back with another video. In today's video, I am going to have another free highlights pack for you guys. I know you guys really enjoyed that last one I made. The video blew up, got like 12,000 views almost at the time of recording this. So I thought I would make another pack that is completely free. This one has 10 free presets. It has 5 of the ones that I had before, 5 new ones. It has transition presets, velocity settings, all that stuff. But quickly before the video starts, if you guys are new to the channel and you want to drop me a sub, it is completely free for you guys to do, and we're so close to 25k. We're literally less than 2,000 subscribers away. So if you want to help me out and drop a sub, it would mean a lot to me. Let's get right into the video. And also, before I actually get into the part where I show you the presets, I just want to say you do need Davinci Resolve 17 for this. I know a lot of people are saying I'm still on 16, could you make a thing with 16? Just upgrade to 17. I know a lot of people are also saying that it crashes a lot. For me personally, it doesn't. I know Davinci Resolve 17 did crash a lot when it first came out because it was in beta, but now that there has been a couple updates, it's going to work perfectly fine. It's going to work almost the same as Davinci Resolve 16, if not better. I had problems with Davinci Resolve 16 before, so that's why I upgraded to 17, and literally do not have the same problems. So I do recommend updating your Davinci. I'll have a link in the description to that if you want to download it, as well as the drive with the editing pack. I'll show you how to use the presets, how to use the transitions, that kind of stuff. Let's get right into the video. All right, guys, so I'm in the drive right now. By the way, I do have a text document with plugin links right here if you want to download the free plugins. They are 100% safe. They don't give you viruses. They don't put, spyware on your computer, that kind of stuff. Completely trusted. I've downloaded all of them on my own computer, and I wouldn't just want to jeopardize my entire computer just for video's sake, just so I can make a free plugins video or something like that. But these are plugins. They are 100% legit for Davinci Resolve. They only work for Davinci. So if you want to pick them up, they're in the Google Drive that I will have linked in the description. So pick them up if you are interested. I'll also have a couple tutorials linked in the description for installation on Sapphire, BCC, Universe, that kind of stuff. If you guys want to check that out, you're having trouble installing it. I'll also be answering comments if you guys have any difficulties in terms of that. But I'll quickly just take you through a little tour of the Google Drive. So right here, we got the presets. This is actually a project file right here that you're going to download, and that's what will have all of the presets in it. And then we also have 2 text presets because I didn't put that in there. And then we also have 4 transition presets. Make sure you download all of them, just because you'll need them if you want to follow along with the tutorial. And then I also have a really nicely illustrated picture of my velocity. So right here, you can see that at the kill, it's 50%. After the kill, it's 100%. I'll just explain how to do it. This is kind of if you're not watching the video and you want to just do it from there. But I'm actually going to launch Davinci Resolve right now, and I will see you guys once I'm inside of there. All right, guys. So once Davinci is launched, you're going to want to navigate over to where you have the highlights pack presets thing downloaded to. So for me, it's right here. I'm just going to open it up. It'll open a new Davinci project. We're going to give it a second to load. And what it will do is it'll open a project that has all of the presets inside of a media pool. So what we're going to want to do from there, so we can access it inside of a different project, is we're going to mess around with their power bins. If you guys don't know what power bins are, they're a super useful tool. If you make a lot of YouTube videos, you can just import things into your power bins to use in different projects, just so they're there. You can easily access them. You don't have to import anything. They're just going to be there. On my left side of the screen right here, you can see my power bins master. I have some power bins with like transitions, some other presets, that kind of stuff. If you don't see power bins on your screen, chances are you have them turned off. You're just going to go to view up here, and you're going to go down to show power bins, make sure that's checked. If not, I don't even know, maybe restart your Davinci, something like that if that doesn't work. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to right click here and do add bin. We're just going to name it, I don't know, new presets, something like that. I already have them in one. I'll just show you how to quickly import them, new presets, something like that. And then we can make this thing drop down. And then what we're going to want to do is just select the presets that we want to drag over. It's gonna lag for a second because I just started up my Davinci for the first time. I just turned on my PC. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag all of the presets into our new power bin that we just made, just like this. New presets, drag in that one as well, just like that, and then we'll drag in these 4 as well. So we got a total of 10 in there now. We can see that when we click on the new presets, we can see there is all of them now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. I must have 11. I miscounted, but you know, who's complaining? We have 11 presets to mess around with. I'll show you how to do some of them. Once we've imported them into a power bin, that's all we really need to do in terms of setting up. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to go to our project manager right here. We're going to do new project. I'm just going to name it sample highlights, something like that, just a little project to mess around with. We're going to change our project settings to 60 FPS 1920 by 1080, the standard resolution, and I'm just going to import, you know, I'm just going to put in 2 different clips into the media pool so we can mess around with the effect. Alright guys, so once we have a clip in here, I'm going to show you how to quickly time remap it, and then I'm going to show you how the effects work. You're just going to right click, unlink the clips, go to retime controls, and my velocity is you add a speed point on the kill. This isn't on the kill. We're going to want to go to the kill where we actually get the siphon, just like that. Just right there, we can see that we have our speed point here, and then we're going to go back to wherever I usually do when there's like a slow break, not that much movement. So it would be right here, we'd have a slow-mo. Sometimes if you see like someone like box someone, you can start the slow-mo after they pull out their shotgun to pump them, something like that. And we're going to go directly in the middle between these 2 speed points, and we're going to add another one. So what we're going to do here is we're going to change speed to 50%. And the first one, the second segment will be 200%, and the last one after the kill will be 50%. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to find that point originally, which I've kind of lost it.
Sauce it up.
It's about here. We're just gonna go like that, just like that. That's pretty much my velocity basically. We're gonna shorten this down real quick, drag this out. I'm gonna add a speed point right here and change this to 100% right here. Drag that out, and then what we're going to want to do is we go into our retime curve. We're going to add a keyframe right there. We're just going to round these out just like that. So what we're going to round that one out right there. Then we're going to come in between these, add a keyframe right there, and we're just going to press this little button thing up here that allows us to graph edit with the easy ease, just like that. And then we'll do our last one finally. Easy ease it, drag it out. It makes it a lot smoother, especially when you are doing a lot of changes between. That's how you do my velocity. I'm quickly going to show you a couple effects, and then I'm going to get to the intro text. So right here we can see in our power bin where we imported these new effects, we can see that we have our thing. So I'm going to go to where we get our kill right here. I'm going to add a marker on the clip, just like that. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to add, we're just going to add, let's say, this glow blur effect, which is a really good effect. Actually, I'm going to do glow blur number 1 because I prefer that one a lot more. We're just going to drag that onto the clip. You can see that. We're going to have to turn down the threshold, or turn up the threshold of the glow, just because it's a bit too much, and then I'll show you. That should be good, to be honest. Just like that. So we drag it. It will start on the beginning of the kill and it will end at the very end of the clip. So what we're going to want to do here is for these effects where it has a consistent shake that has 500 amplitude and the Z distance at 0.940, we're going to keyframe it on the kill at the values that are already there. Then we're going to keyframe at the very end Z distance to 1 and this one to 0.05. So what it will do is that'll end the shake pretty much, and that'll have our little consistent shake. This lens blur, we're going to keyframe the iris scale at 4.8, and we're going to go 25 frames to the right after kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25. Boom. Keyframe it. Turn it down to 0. So there's no more blur. And then this glow, we're just going to keyframe it at the beginning and keyframe it at the end down to 0, just so it's a little consistent thing like that. But that's pretty much how you do just a consistent glow shake effect type thing. I'll quickly delete this and I'll show you one with something that's like a more impact kind of thing. So for this one, impact glow blur, pretty much the same thing. I'm gonna turn on the brightness of this glow just a bit. It's hurting my eyes, just like that. We can see that there's a lot more intense shake in this one. So we can see this is the exact same shake we dealt with last time. We're just gonna do the same exact keyframing. If you guys didn't see that one, just go back to where I showed how to do it. Just like that, boom. Oh, I brought up Mocha. There we go. And for the lens blur, same exact thing, about 25 frames, so 57. I'm gonna go to 22 right here, 22. Keyframe it, turn it down, and then this glow, same thing, keyframe beginning and end. And then our shake, this one, if you see one that is like has the amplitude of 1, make sure you keyframe it on kill at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then turn it down to 0. Those are gonna be the impact shakes, the really heavy Y shakes. So it's pretty much the same for all of the effects. I'm actually going to move on. You can mess around with all the different ones. The glimmer, the same thing. The glimmer is the exact same thing as the glow, where you just turn it down. I'll have a notepad in the drive with all the keyframing instructions if you guys want to know for each individual effect, so you can see the values, how many frames you need to go to the right. Obviously, assuming that your adjustment layer with the effect is starting at the kill and ending at the end of the clip. So that's pretty much how to do that. I'm going to move on to the transitions, that kind of stuff with the intro text, and I'll see you guys in that part. Alright guys, so once we've done all the effects, I'm just going to show you quickly for the intro text. What you're going to want to do for this, I do have them in a little preset thing, so I'm going to pull that up just to show you. I have them in the drive right here. You'll see right here in the pack, we got the presets, and they're in this little text folder right here. You can just download them. Same thing with the transitions. You might as well do it while you're at it, just downloading stuff. Just download them, and then what you're gonna want to do, just find any sort of cinematics, any sort of Fortnite cinematics. There's tons of packs on YouTube. You can just look up, you know, Fortnite cinematic pack free or something like that, and it will come up with a free pack. You can also get them from edit packs, a bunch of different ones. I have some in my edit pack if you guys want to pick that up, but I'm just gonna pick a random one. Like, let's say, I don't know, it could be a random one. I'm just going to show you for the sake. You know, we got a cinematic right here. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to drag a fusion composition from our effects right here over top of it. Just like that. And then from there, we can add either preset. We can add the, I don't know, if you want to add the socials text, you can do that. Or you just drag it into the fusion thing right here. And you're just going to connect the media out to your drop shadow, just like that. And you'll see that you got your entire text thing, the top one being your socials, so your little Twitter thing, and then you could edit your Twitter at to say, you know, let's say your name is Booga69XX or something like that. You can put your Twitter as that, I don't know. But if you wanted to, you know, get rid of that, you can just delete it, drag in the other one, the other text preset, connect it, and then edit it. I have two different ones, one for the socials that has that, but you're going to need the cool Vetica font. You're going to need the social shapes font, so download both of those as well. I'll have links in the description to anything you could possibly need for these. And lastly, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to use presets for the transitions. So I'll quickly just add a highlights thing right here, just a little text, just like that. Just say, I'll name it what you'll learn. What you'll learn. Pretty basic. I have it that in all my things. We'll get rid of the audio as well. Just like that, what you'll learn. And then what we're going to want to do is you just want to add an adjustment layer to the very beginning of your timeline. Size it down to whatever. You're going to go into your adjustment layer, drag in one of the transitions. So for me, I'm going to use this zoom out one. I'm going to put it in between just like that. And then if you see all the keyframes right here, we're going to want to go to the very first keyframe, go back out, cut it at that point. Then we'll go to the last one and cut it just so it's the length of our keyframes. And then we'll go back into the fusion for it again. And we'll line up our playhead on this next keyframe in the middle. And we're going to add a marker to it. So now we know what point we need to line up the transition with. So then we can see right here, it will go like this. It'll transition, zoom out into the next clip. So that's pretty much how to use all the transitions. It works for all of them. They all have the 4 different keyframes. The first one you'll cut at the beginning. The last one you'll cut at the end. So it will be only the duration of those 4 keyframes. The first one in the middle is the one that goes in between the 2 clips. And then all of the effects, I'll have all the keyframing instructions if you guys want to follow along with that in a text document in the edit pack. But if you guys did enjoy this free pack, make sure to drop a like. It is completely free for you guys to sub as well. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. Again, if you're having trouble downloading any sort of plugins, I'll have a ton of videos in the description if you want to check those out to help you download them. But again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.